It's these first few steps that to me are always the most interesting in terms of potential. Heading out on an adventure in the mountains, leaving the car behind, know not where I'm going exactly, know not what I will see. That is filled with interest, that very fact alone. Let's go, everybody. Let's go high into the mountains above the last village to see if we can locate and explore that hidden, beautiful valley that I've seen long ago. Here we go. While walking along this road, it's easy to miss, if you're not careful, this monument perched atop this rock. It looks just like the stone itself, but it's actually a monument that was erected here. Now for many years I didn't know what this was for, and then I recently discovered, thanks to Shimomura Sensei, that this is a monument, basically a dedication to the workers who built this road during the Taisho period, sometime between 1912 and 1926. Very interesting little bit of history right there on the hillside, easily missed as you move along the highway. I simply adore this old bridge. Can you see the bridge? It's basically hidden there in the plants. Let's walk closer to it. I've never actually stepped up to it. I'm kind of scared of heights. Look at this. Can you see I mean, there's no way you can get across it unless you're a tightrope walker. Can you see the wooden slats here and there? There is indeed the skeleton of a bridge going across this gorge. What lies on the other side is a mystery. Maybe a mystery worth finding out, eh? Sitting on a big rock here, dangling my feet over the edge. Have a look. I'll shut up now. Shh. Quiet, softypapa. Let the mountain do the talking. Shh. Well, I'm at another bridge. This is not the same bridge I was on before. Whoa, watch your step. The wood is all rotting away here, just like the other one. But someone put some boards down to help get across. Isn't this a cool bridge? And it goes across this gorge here. Look at that beautiful gorge. What beautiful water. As if this wasn't enough, I look over here, and what's this? A canopy. And what is that canopy doing? Well, guess what? That is a cool, clean spring coming right out of the rocks. And what likes cool, clean spring water better in Japan than wasabi? Look at all the wasabi growing there. Isn't that beautiful? Wasabi plants. Someone built a retaining wall here to capture the spring water and channel it down from one wasabi terrace after another. And if this wasn't cool enough, it gets even better still. I look down here, and what the heck is that? Have a close look. What do you think this is? See the water dripping out of the pipe? And look at this bamboo length. That's one of those bamboo clickety-clackety-clickety things. I don't know what they're called, but you see them in Japanese movies all the time. The water goes in one end, it fills up, it drops down, goes clack, and then rises back up and fills with water. Repeat, rinse and repeat. And someone went ahead and added that here. It's not operating right now, but someone put in a bit of Japanese aesthetic in a place that is oh so Japanese already. Isn't that cool? I love it. Should I go across? Hey everybody. Well, I'll go ahead and sit on this bridge to show you what I got to show you next. You know, it's a real sign that you're back in the wilderness when you find a leech on you. Yeah, I was kneeling in the shrubbery there and I got a nice one. Little tiny cutie little guy. Let's learn the Japanese word kawaii. Can kawaii be applied to a blood-sucking leech? Let's try. Here, let's have a look, guys. Here we go. Climbed up my shoe here, or was on my knee. I was squatting, actually. I was squatting in the bushes there. And probably was in the vegetation there. There it goes. There we go. Nice leech. Excuse my hairy, yucky leg. Oh. There you go, nice little leech on me. Let's put in the zoom mode and have a close-up look. Why don't we? Hey, here you go. Nice little Japanese mountain leech. Thwarted in its efforts to eat softypapa. Okay, everybody. Meadows and clearings in the high mountains here are exceedingly rare and usually indicate some man-made or cultivated area. And that's just what I found here. I've come upon an old homestead, probably a very old homestead. And you can see it has a nice old shed there, a sunken garden of green tea and wall terrace there. Look over here. Wow. Some of these old estates in Japan almost resemble castles in a way. This is the border area of the estate, and almost the stone wall almost looks like the same kind of a design you'd find in a castle fortress. Look along here, the stone wall continues. I've never been up close to this house. I've passed it many times, but from the distance it always has a very regal appearance. I don't know if that's the right word. There you go, look at that. Big, huge terraces, beautiful wooden structure up there. Wouldn't you just love to go have a look? The Engawa opens up onto this little garden, has a magnificent view. Whoa! Being accosted by giant flying bugs. Look at this. Another old kitchen thing piled up. This is an old grinding stone. This would have been used to grind grains. See the hole over here? There would have been another stone that would have laid on top of this, and it would have been used to turn around. Or maybe I've got that backwards. Maybe this is the top one. See the hole there? There would have been a piece of wood stuck in at the top. Whoa! Suzumebachi! Whoa! Fudge! Oh, fudge. Damn, that thing was big. Caught me monologuing. Whew. Fudge. What do you think of that, Ben? Sorry I didn't get it on film. That's the scariest Suzumebachi encounter I've ever had. I was sitting there talking about that pestle grinding whatever the hell. Excuse me, sorry Ben, sorry Dad. Whatever the heck that was. I heard this huge buzzing right at my ear. Looked over, and that big black and yellow face was staring right at me. It was examining my dark head thing. They don't like dark, and they don't like the autumn, and it's dark, and it's autumn, and I'm an idiot. I'm all very dark, but we all knew that already. That was scary. And it was futile to run away from these darn things. It can fly almost 50 miles an hour. If it wanted me, it would have me by now. But I got to get back my tripods over there. Enough of that stone thing. You get the idea. Old stuff, new stuff, huge, giant, massive hornets scaring the heck out of softypapa. Okay, moving on with care. Leeches, giant butterflies, and now giant hornets. Whew, the mountains of Japan. Let's keep going.